Today, I'm going to show you how one digital download store is making $250,000 a year and the strategies that they use to blast right past that six-figure mark and reach success. Let's dive in.
I'm Jess at Insights by Jess. I dig deep into what makes Etsy stores successful and where they can improve so that you get the full 411 on what's really selling and why. Okay, so I wanted to jump right into this store and showcase how digital downloads can be such a powerful niche. So this seller, the store is called Heather Roberts Art, and she is selling over 600,000 sales, almost 617,000 sales to be exact. She is absolutely killing it. She has very clear branding. You can see that she is selling files for Cricut or Cricut, depending on how you phrase that, and she has a very clear dollar budget price up here, which tells you, as we scroll down here, that you're going to find all of her listings are $1. So that's pretty cool. She's kind of doing like a dollar store vibe here, and she's really done a good job of saturating the market and nailing her niche. So we are going to kind of take a peek at her store and see what she is really nailing, what she's really doing right, and a couple of tips where she could improve, because we could all improve, we could always grow, right? So I absolutely love that she has herself on the shop header here. It's cute. She has a happy expression. She is really showcasing a very happy vibe here. It's appealing. I think she looks like she is having a lot of fun, and it kind of sets the tone for your shopping experience with her. So scrolling down here, she has 2,900 listings, and that's really interesting because all of these are selling at $1, which means she probably spent a lot of time building this store up. So if you scroll down here to the feedback and we look at her oldest feedback here, we can see that she started her store. Sorry, I'm trying to go slow so you don't get dizzy. She started her store in 2020. So her oldest feedback is from March 21st, 2020. It also says on Etsy since 2020, but you are not always going to see that when you're doing your competitor research. So if you don't know how to find out how long their store has been open, a good way to do that is look at their oldest feedback. You can always estimate that it takes time to get that feedback, so they probably built up their store before then, but that's just a good way to gauge the age of their store relatively accurately. Anywho, this lady is absolutely killing it for a store that is 2 years old. This is absolutely almost 3 years old. Absolutely nuts that she is making this kind of money. So she is making, if we look at the store stats here, breaking up the sales with an average price point of $1 amongst the amount of time she's been open. So she is pulling a cool $230,000 a year. And you're probably sitting here thinking, well, yeah, that may be true, but she has 2,900 listings. So this is where I point out that building a digital design store, blah, 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 is a labor of love. But it's also a passive income, which means you can do it on your own time. And maybe you're not going to have a lot of time to sit and build listings. But what was happening in March of 2020, we were all quarantined. So this seller was able to take what was probably her time in quarantine, in coronavirus lockdown, and pump out design after design and add listing after listing to this store. You don't have to do that. You will grow slower than that, and that's totally fine. There are some stores who have been open since 2014 and are just finally hitting a point where they see six-figure sales because they've grown their store a couple listings at a time, a couple listings over, a month or 2 months or 3 months, or however slowly they want to go. And that's really the best part of digital downloads, is you can grow them as slowly or as quickly as you have time to do so. She has a lot of bundle packs here, which is really important, because what this tells me is that 26 of these listings here are probably these monograms. She has 26 items in this one specific purchase. She has 32 in this one specific purchase. She could also set all of those as their own individual listings as well. And that is one way that digital designers are able to get a lot of listings very quickly, is that they can make individual designs and then they can also bundle them together. The interesting thing for me to see is that her bundles are also $1. So she is really, really capitalizing on that $1 price point. And after all is said and done, and she is paying the Etsy fees and relist fees for selling and whatnot, she's probably making about 50 cents on this. I could probably figure that out actually in my little workbook here. Let's say she's selling things for $1. Selling fees would be 55 cents for that. So she would be actually making 46 cents or a 45% profit margin. Now, if she paid offsite ads for that, let's see here, she'd be making 30 cents for that. So this is assuming she's not running ads and that the sale doesn't come through from offsite ads. So she makes approximately 30 to 45 cents for every sale that she gets. When you think about that, it doesn't sound like very much money. And by the way, this is part of my Etsy Sellers Ultimate Success Workbook. The link is in the description. Anywho, when you think about, 45 cents isn't very much, I don't want you to get discouraged, because she has made 45 cents 600,000 times, and 600,000 times 50 cents is a lot of money. It is an absolutely amazing amount of money. So the best part about digital downloads is that she can focus all of her time on creating more listings, and it is pure profit coming in. She is not paying for a lot of supplies. She's not paying for packaging or shipping labels. She probably pays for design software, and of course she pays Etsy fees, and that's about it. So now that we have kind of talked about her store strategies and things in general, I do want to look at one of her individual listings. So this is one of her dollar listings. And the first thing we can see is this is a pretty good amount of images. She has multiple different examples of what this image looks like on her products, and it is on sale, and it says that the sale ends in 4 hours, which really does a great job of adding to that urgency, and that can be a really strong pricing strategy. Now, if you want to see me do a video that is specifically about pricing strategies and how to utilize these sales and discounts to capture more clicks and more add to carts, please comment below and let me know that you would like to see that, because I am focusing most of these videos on reviews and kind of throwing tips out during the reviews. But if you want to see something specific, I'm here. I'm making these videos for you guys. So please let me know. That being said, let's look at a bestseller listing here. This is one of her bundles, which is also $1. And we can see again, lots of images. Very well done. It shows some good examples of what you can use the designs for. And I love that she's got these kind of mock-up designs. We did a review on a mock-up store already. So if you did not see that video, I want you to go ahead and click. I will add it up at the top here, and you should definitely check that out. So let's take a look at her title here. It's well done. She's got some good variety in here. She does use the word monogram a lot. She probably doesn't need to, but I do think she's targeting specific long-term phrases here. So family monogram, floral monogram, split monogram frame. She probably doesn't need to have the word split here, but for the most part, she has really great SEO, really great variety in her title. If we look at her description doesn't have a lot of information. She is immediately directing people to her website, and she does state that all her items are $1. I think that this is probably a little bit of an opportunity lost. She should throw out some SEO there, like appeal statement. I like to call it an appeal statement. Just one sentence that really tells buyers, hey, you want to buy this item. Hey, this item is awesome. And it's also a good opportunity to throw those keywords in there and capture more of that SEO. If you go down, she does include what you're going to get. And I think this is great because she does include a lot in this product. You get SVG files, PNG files, EPS, JPEG, AI files, PDF, DXF. Like, this is great variety of file types. And if I was looking at her listing, this would be great information. So you can see how she's included that all right down here. I can see all of these file types included. So that is a definite selling feature, because what if I am looking for SVGs? Oh, this would work. What if I'm looking for a PNG? Oh, this is perfect. So that's definitely a great strategy that she has included that not only in her description, but also in her main image. Then she goes into details, and I love how she says what you can and what you cannot do with her artwork. And again, not only is she making this clear what you are buying and what your permissions are to do with her designs, but she's able to really capitalize on, hey, if you want to sell this product, you can always get that commercial license. She should probably put that here just to help encourage that buy, that upsell, if you will. So I think that's a great idea that she kind of forgot about maybe, or overlooked. Looking at her tags, she does again have good variety in her tags. Her tags are well done. She's capturing all the spaces, all the available tags, and really going for as many keywords as possible. So this is really well organized listing. She's got great strategies. She's got all her SEO strategies in here with the title, with the tags. She's got clear images on what to expect, on what's coming in your purchase, and on what these designs might look like on an actual product. And I think that's really cool. She's really making it easy for you to see what you're buying. In terms of growing her store, I'm really impressed at how many listings she has managed to build up in such a short period of time, and how she has established such a massive amount of income really on a short timeline, on 2.5 years. And yes, there was quarantine where she might have had massive amount of downtime and been able to really pump out designs, but this is something honestly that anybody can do. If you have a Canva account, you can go ahead and just spend time, whether it's a few minutes here in one evening and a few minutes there on another evening, or a weekend, maybe Saturday morning before the kids get up, whatever, and slowly grow your store. And really all it costs is the time that you're putting into it. If you want to, also, I do have a Canva affiliate link down in the description. It will give you a 30-day trial to all the pro designs, so you can kind of get a jump start on some design elements that maybe not everybody has access to, and really get a good hit the ground running. Anyhow, I just feel like this was a great example of a store that can build a very strong passive income on demand as they are able to build it. She's killing it with her sales. She's got a really good strategy going with the low prices of $1 that ultimately her buyers, when they see this, when they're looking for a design, there's no reason not to buy this. It's only costing you $1. So that's a very, very smart concept. And she also has her whole store on sale. If you see, she has 2,900 listings. All of them are on sale, which is also a good strategy because it tells you, hey, this is on sale, I should buy it while it's cheap. It also helps you show up more in the search results if someone was to click that sale or discount filter. If she was to take a little bit of time, she could use something like 𝑬𝒕𝒔𝒂𝒓𝒔 maybe. 𝑬𝒕𝒔𝒂𝒓𝒔 is a bulk updater service for Etsy, and it does cost money. It's been a few years since I've used it, so I'm not sure what the current pricing is, but she would be able to update these listings very, very quickly and capitalize on those couple of SEO opportunities that she's missing out on to get a few more eyes on her products. But with this store strategy of the dollar design, she's definitely focusing on quantity. So even if she's missing a few SEO opportunities, she doesn't really seem to be worried about it because she's going more for the saturating of the market. The more designs she gets out there, the more viewers she gets on her designs, and the more she's going to sell. And like I said before, 45 cents or even 30 cents 600,000 times is still a massive amount of money. So she is definitely killing it. You should definitely check out this very similar store that makes over $15,000 every single month in sales, because there is no such thing as an oversaturated market when it comes to selling digital designs on Etsy. So let me prove it to you. Watch this next video.